activate.
Activate indeed, Mike. Activate indeed.
Robot
there.
ears, stand by.
Oh, well, not if it's the first season, because Roboteers were trying to get as far away from the host as they possibly could.
True.
Because, spoilers, it was Jeremy Clarkson.
It was Clarkson.
Yeah.
Everyone forgets he did the first season, because he did so bad he got canned.
That's because Craig Charles was just better.
Of course Craig Charles was better.
Apart from the crack.
Have you seen any of the episodes?
That's
from the first
why
season?
Craig Charles was better.
Yeah.
I'm energetic!
What, have you seen any of the ones from the first season? He just fucking lays into the contestants. Oh, so you like robots, you fucking nerd.
Yeah, but that is his personality, isn't it?
Is that what a personality is now?
What, being a cunt?
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
you know what?
right.
Fair enough. I'll backtrack. Fair enough.
Well, let's go to something real or fake, unlike Jeremy Clarkson's hair. Is this real or fake?
I am of the opinion that this is a fake flood in a I don't even know factory.
What do you think, Fuzzy?
I definitely had the thing open.
I could tell. That's why I kept asking, are you ready?
Look, I'm... Shush.
Not ready.
I'm totally ready.
ready.
I'm
Blame it
what
on the
is
vegans.
What is that? I'm
Water.
gonna say that looks like a pasta thing. I'm gonna say fake.
Okay. Now, that one I thought maybe a bit easy. So I thought, yeah, that is fake. But what about this?
I'd say that's real because that's a glory hole.
Mike? Are you intimate with glory holes?
No. But
That is for that's basically a slipway for a dam where sort of like when the water level is high enough it all splooshes down this hole and out the bottom. Spillway?
and
Slipway.
for that reason, I will say it's real.
You are correct. And just because of that, I'll
They
take
are
you to...
fucking terrifying.
I will take it. Yeah, they can pull you down at like 200 miles an hour. They're fucking scary. And just to show you, I'll show you California's massive glory hole.
Meh.
Here it is. First time it's been seen in 6 years. Some call the sight frightening. It does just look like a pit
it just looks
to
like
hell.
there's a hole in the lake. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like someone built. It looks like someone has just dropped into a round terraria hole and just kept digging to hell.
Basically.
Oh, I
mean-
hate when the Minecraft chunk doesn't load.
Yep.
It loaded so well it actually got pixels to create degrees. Oh, hi cat.
Yeah, it's just straight up a vortex. It's really interesting. I didn't know these were a thing, but they are fucking terrifying. Don't go near them. They can pull you down real quick.
Oh yeah, and they'll basically, you will get shredded on the concrete on the way
Yeah,
down.
you'll become
And
mince.
or drown. Yeah.
But let's start with some fake stuff. Some of them real. And the
Fake
reason
news?
the reason I mention that is because what was yesterday?
April Fools.
Yes, it was. So unfortunately, the internet has went completely wild. Some of the things, especially from this article, Tom's Guides. This person's covered them in an interesting way because he's got a cringeometer. Now, I personally like the cringeometer, especially for one of the gaming things. So this is one of them. This is GeForce's GX Assist, so they can help with your performance. No? What about Dr. Pepper Tic Tac?
No. No.
That is a cringe rating of 2 out of 5. What about hot milk? Mm.
Mm,
Do you not want that
no.
spicy milk?
I mean, all they needed to do was change one
It's
letter and it completely
it's
ruined an ad.
yeah.
We've got Aura Ring. First mood sensing smart ring. So it's just a mood ring. Oh, there we go. Would you like to smell like cat poo?
I can
Probably
do
already
that just
do.
by rubbing my face in the litter
Probably
box.
already do.
Yeah, but now you can buy it as, I guess, like a what looks like a makeup product. Yeah, it's just a new.
Savannah.
Yeah, just a new mower. It's fine. It's just a new mower. That was just an advert for a new mower.
Hmm.
If you want to touch grass, putting
Is that a laptop's? That's a laptop cover. That's good.
yeah. It
I'd
is
like that.
4.5 out of 5 cringe though.
Krungo.
Viral Lab put us back as a driver. I don't get it.
I don't golf.
Protein
so,
champagne.
Dom's protein. Oh no, no, no.
Well,
no.
you know what? Let's get away from those ones. They're boring. We're gamers. We like the gaming news. Now, have you heard of brain rot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, has Razer got the cringe for you? Because this is the Razer Skibbity.
Fuck's sake.
Now, the Razer Skibbity is a headset that allows you to translate brain rot in real time.
Oh
as you can see
Unlock
by
Max
the
Riz.
yes, as you can see, you can unlock Max Riz. What's up, chat? For a fat min, we've been out here making your cracked our headset, but before for Max. Now, obviously, it may sound weird coming from me because I don't have the Razer Skibbity, so I have yet to unlock my Max Riz.
No, so you're missing it. The guy's name is Maxwell Riz.
Yes. Remember PUBG?
Yeah.
As a distant memory in the background.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's now a dating sim.
Jesus Christ.
It's probably still an improvement.
It's weird. I don't know like how PUBG
Dates
is
the
like...
various firearms of the PUBG universe. What the fuck?
Yeah, wouldn't you? It's anime, of course. Also, like, it's so weird because like, is PUBG still relevant?
No.
Well, you know, power washing simulator. Yeah, it's not fast enough. That's why we've got the Quinn wielding DLC.
I kind of want to get Power Washing Simulator, I'm going to be honest with you.
It's one of those things that feel very chill, and I can understand why people like it. It's not for me, but I totally understand why people get it.
It's
Now-
just switch off, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. So, do you remember Pal World, the lovely
Yes.
game that Nintendo doesn't like? Or, well,
Oh god, well, I
Game
see cleavage. This is not going to be good, is it?
Well, just so you know, this is
Oh,
actually going to
dear.
be a game.
Oh,
You can wishlist this on Steam. Wouldn't you like Pal World? They did this last year as a joke, and now they're really going to
Hey,
be releasing
do you like
it.
Pal World? Do you want to fuck your pals? Guess what? Ugh.
So what you're saying is we're playing it on stream, right? Wouldn't you like to
Nope.
fuck that thing?
No.
Or what about that one?
No.
That one?
Yeah, no.
I thought I'd got you there. Fortnite have released some April Fool quests, such as "Don't read me, I'm not here," and place anything but first. So just don't win.
Nailed it. That's for me.
Can you see the next game though, Mike? It is a
Dave the
full
Diver.
re-release in 2049 of Dave the Diver. Are you looking forward to the re-release? Coming on the
Can't wait.
LS7, the Y-Box Series XL, and the
Can't wait.
S-Switch.
I won't be alive. Can't wait.
Zenless Zone Zero, Xbox. Life Crossing Fantasy Horizons. Now, I've not played Fantasy Life, so I have no idea. Apparently that's a thing. Nier Automata, though, I have played, and an 8-bit version sounds fucking astounding. I'm totally down for the 8-bit.
8-bit anything is just kind of funny.
Nakra Blade Point. Would you like to go into battle?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't think many of these have been good.
Helldivers have just giant guns. Honestly,
I don't know if it'll be in here, but the Division were doing parody versions of their own exotic weapons as drops in the game.
That is fun. I do like it. Like, the thing is,
So
like,
I got one or two of them earlier.
It feels like when it comes to April Fools, people have really fallen by the wayside, especially since, people don't really like anything fake anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I personally really like this, so I don't really play the Warhammer tabletop game.
Yeah.
But you know what the models look like. They're very dramatic. They're often standing on shit.
Yes.
Well, now Warhammer have released a tactical rock that you can stand on.
That's going to be the most expensive thing you've ever seen.
Wouldn't you like a tactical rock?
I would honestly love a fucking tactical rock.
It does look good, doesn't it? I'd be tempted.
Hey, more touch grass.
Yeah, more touch grass included entire Xbox.
The grass box.
And finally, Pokemon Masters, the Slumbering Snorlax event. What caused them to fall asleep? They're Snorlax. That's it. They're Snorlax. Now, that's all the April Fools. We've got it out of the way. It's time for the bad stuff.
Oh, Val Kilmer's dead. That's bad.
Fantastic.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's a shame. He was in
Everything.
Street Fighter. That's all I know.
There's another April Fool's joke.
No, he's in Street Fighter. Now, a lovely representative is defending her comments when they were talking about a former politician. They called them Governor Hot Wheels.
What?
Now, if I told you that this person saying, well, no, it wasn't because of that, it was because of his policies. Why do you think she'd be in hot water? Because they're called Governor Hot Wheels, and it's not about the policies, it's about something that the person has.
Is it a car?
It's a wheelchair.
Car bed.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's like, what? No, I didn't mention his condition. No, it was about his policies,
Jesus.
I swear.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fun and games.
Don't worry. You know what? Luckily, children won't have to see this. Do you know why? That's right, because they'll be working the night shift. It's time to...
Just put them in the fucking... Just put them in the fucking mines already.
Exactly. It's time. Florida's going to repeal those labor laws for ages of 14 and up. You know.
Also, that child needs to put her hair back if she's working in a fucking kitchen.
Well, she's new. It's her first day.
That's obviously a school tech and electronics.
It's probably AI.
Yes. Well, this is girl and boy learn to cut vegetables for cooking food. But before it was like you had a limited amount of time you could work. So you could work and get a job, but you had limited hours and you couldn't work, past a certain time, especially on a school night.
Because you're a child.
Yes, now you can work overnight. The hours will not be capped.
Well, proposes, so.
Almost certainly this is going to pass.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
It is April the 1st. Please, God, let it be a fucking joke.
It's not.
A joke,
I had to double check because there was one story I was going to cover, but I had to do a deep dive. Like every story, when it comes to April Fools, I have to do a double check constantly, just to make sure it's correct. So one of them was, do you know how DC is the District of Columbia? There was an audio file leaked of Trump saying, I want the DC to be named District of America instead of District of Columbia. It was fake, however, major news articles did run with the story. Now, have either of you read Catcher in the Rye? I've not, personally. But I'd like to. It's on my, many, many classical books list.
I have not read it, nope.
Well, if a teacher had given you that book in Texas, that's the equivalent of giving porn in school, because Texas bill threatens jail time for teaching book like Catcher in the Rye.
Jesus.
Yeah, if you're a librarian or a teacher in the school and you have that book and you're just like, yeah, you can have that book, small child. No. Jail.
What the fuck?
Yeah, a bit extreme.
Is this the part where we just go America?
Yeah, yeah. Now, the next story is one of those stories that, and to be honest, fucking horrific. Absolutely hated it. Have you ever heard the saying, there's a monster under my bed?
Yeah.
Now, there was a babysitter, and this kid kept saying, can you check under my bed? There's a monster. I keep hearing noise. And she was like, all right then, I'll check under the bed. There was just a man there.
That's creepy as shit.
Yeah,
no, don't like that.
Yeah, she lifted up the blankets to check underneath, and there's just a dude's face staring at her.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. Yeah, weirdly enough, an altercation ensued. No shit. One child was knocked over. The suspect fled. Well, of course he'd flee. He was under a fucking bed. Oh, honestly. He's currently being held in a county jail with a $500,000 bond. And I was like, oh, well, why was he there? It's not why was he there. There's never going to be a good reason why you're hiding under a child's bed.
It doesn't even matter if he lived there.
Yeah.
There is. Let's move on.
Either way, do you think if you had a boss, they could get away with murder? Or get away with, pranks and general bad shit because they're the boss?
Depends on what and where you are, probably.
But what if they were the chief of police?
Also, probably not. They get shot.
Well, no, this chief of police, after quite a while, by the way, has finally been told off. You see, he pooped on desks, spiked coffees with Viagra, and have a list of assault complaints. There's the chief right there.
What the fuck?
Obviously, he was getting away with it for quite a while because he's the chief of police.
It'll suck. It'll suck so badly.
Yeah. Now, just so you know, this next article is from Nature, who are quite a reputable source in regards to science. What is the percentage of American scientists who have said that they would want to leave the United States?
Let's say 100. Nah, 78.
What about you, Fuzzy? What do you think?
I have no idea.
Well, Mike, you're pretty much spot on. 75% of US scientists have said they would quite happily leave.
Oh yeah, they are getting the fuck out because science in the US is absolutely like it's like, oh yes, do you know that paper you published? Yeah, you can't have like the word gender in it or
Can't have gay.
women.
Yeah, women. Yeah,
Yeah.
Such
Can't have the word women.
What is women? Such a strange foreign concept to big man monkey brain.
So fucking dumb.
It's nice that man is not banned, but women is, because, you know, big brain. So stupid. But, like, just so you know, the other 25% who have said that they wouldn't leave, it's primarily entirely from those who are, like, in their 50s or 60s.
Yeah, I've got tenure, fuck it, I'm not going.
Yeah, they've already got very deep roots in the US, or they're in a very high position, so they don't really see much point in leaving. That's the reason they give very detailed reasons as to why they'd consider and why they wouldn't. So it wasn't about, you know, not having the means. It was just I've been here so fucking long. I'll just try and stick it out. Now, ages ago, we covered a bald eagle who was nursing a rock. So normally with eagles, the female and the male take turns sitting on the egg. But he was alone, and he was just like, you know what, I want an egg of my own. So he just started sitting on a rock, and he just started nursing the rock, and they didn't want to take it away. So what they found was like a child eagle who had been abandoned, and then one night they just replaced it, and apparently he was a very good father.
Sounds about right.
Unfortunately, after fierce storms, he has passed.
Aww.
But everyone remembers this eagle, Murphy, who fostered 2 eaglets.
Oh, bless him.
Everyone loved Murphy.
He looks old.
I mean, 33 is a good age.
Oh yeah, like I how long do actual like bald eagles normally?
This is the Googling segment. Someone is Googling. Fuzzy is Googling.
20 to 30 years in the wild, up to 50 in captivity. So
up to 50, that's pretty good.
Still good. Yeah.
I mean, he still lived longer than a free bird.
Yeah, free bird.
This is where, I was going to say this is where Freebird plays. Now, oh god, this one is just very, very unfortunate, and I hope with whatever time they have left, they sue the shit out of this hospital. So, if you're in need of a transplant, and a donor comes along because of, you know, an accident, you'd be pretty relieved, because it would have saved your life, correct? Well, what if I said those organs had rabies?
What the?
Yeah, so one person, he got a brand new kidney, which was great. It was a life-saving operation. He needed a new kidney. It came along.
Rabies, though.
And he got rabies. Rabies is rough. You get a fear of water, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Rabies is a bad way to go.
It's not a fear of water so much as like you just get involuntary muscle spasms and just it's horrible.
It's a horrible thing, rabies. So all the other recipients got preventative shots.
Yep.
But unfortunately,
Oh.
this person was first on the docket, and they only figured out, they're just like, it's a, kidney's a kidney.
Yeah.
Whack it in them.
So, probably the other 3 got corneal transplants, which is probably much less likely to give you rabies than an entire juicy organ full of blood and things.
Yes. But God, poor guy. I have to feel for him.
Yeah, that's
just
not
very
good.
bad crack. Well, over in the UK, do you know Paddington Bear?
Mm-hmm.
We've had in America, we've had Big Bird statues being stolen, Ronald McDonald being stolen. In the UK, we've got Paddington being stolen.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, this man.
It's a couple of squaddies, wasn't it?
Yeah. Here was Paddington.
Or half of Paddington. You can now sit inside Paddington. Become Paddington.
And here he is in the police car. on his way back.
Paddington gets banged up.
So, Mr. Paddington, in the lineup, can you tell me which one of the men sawed you in half?
Jeez. Number 1, step forward.
Oh, look how excited this dude is. Mayor of Newbury. Look at him. Very happy about Paddington, bless him. Oh, goodness. Now, have either of you been collectors of, like, let's say, Pokemon cards or figurines or anything, really? Have you ever wanted to collect something? Okay. Now, what if I told you that this lovely man is facing 10 years in prison because he wants to collect the periodic table?
I don't know if I like how that is phrased.
Like, some of the periodic tables quite scary, and yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's oxygen. It's fine, oxygen. Everyone likes oxygen.
Are we getting problems getting to the noble gases and the funky metals?
The ones that make you glow. Yes. You see. Yeah, man faces 10 years in prison after trying to collect all the elements in the periodic table. An Australian man is accused of breaking the country's nuclear non-proliferation law.
Shipping plutonium into the country.
Apparently, he was just a science nerd. And they're like, please, just a little bit of the old plutonium.
Oh, and the thing they show us the picture is the fucking demon core. Or one of them, anyway.
We don't talk about that. That's fine. Don't look at that. Don't look at that.
Actually, the demon core. It looks like the demon core.
A partially reflected plutonium sphere.
Which probably not the demon core, because the demon core was 2 semi hemispheres of a sphere.
Oh, but like, imagine that. It's just like, what are you in jail for? I broke the nuclear non-proliferation law.
Yeah.
I was shipping nukes into the country. Oh, God. Now, Fuzzy, do you think you'd use ChatGPT as a lawyer?
No.
Well, man uses ChatGPT to win traffic violation ticket and wins.
That's a very damning indictment over
the Kazakh man.
Ironically, they've obviously used fucking computer generation to do the picture for it as well.
What do you mean? That's exactly how it went down.
Yeah, yeah.
They're very high tech there.
Jesus.
Yeah, obviously the ticket he was using it for was $11 US.
So he did that for a bit of crack.
Kind of, yeah. I think it's just more just to be like, yeah, fuck you, I don't want to pay it. Have you ever worked with anyone who's like a bit evil or seems malicious?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, woman poisons co-workers' drinks for months out of just raw, pure malice. Just because she disliked them.
Okay,
Is
that's
raw, pure malice what she put in it?
the
No.
unnamed cleaning woman. It's always the cleaners. Nobody ever notices the cleaners.
Yeah?
I'm in danger.
I used to be a cleaner.
Mike, does your tongue feel tingly? Do you have a numb
Yes.
sensation in your fingers?
Always.
Oh,
But that
well,
predated me living here.
it's okay, Mike. Mike, say Destiny if you're in trouble. Okay, he's fine. For now. But yes.
Slash me removes knife from neck. What?
Yeah, she is. Just her and a bottle of bleach.
Fucking nuts.
Oh, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the real way to do it.
Is plutonium
fi-
shipped in and breaking the
No,
law?
you find something that they're allergic to.
Hey, Mike, what are you allergic to? Just asking for curiosity.
Asking for a friend, just in case.
Well, yeah, I've got you covered.
But
See, all Mike would need to do is release thousands of bees into the flat, and yeah.
oh god, that's one of the things that's really scary. How do you know if you're allergic to bees? I mean, obviously there's going to be like a test,
Get
but
stung
like,
by one, come out in a rash.
yeah, what if the rash is too bad? How quick does a bee fuck you up?
Depends where it stings you. If it's anywhere sort of face or neck area, probably fairly quickly.
Goddamn bees. Now, would you like to see a zero-calorie snack alternative?
So it ain't good then.
Look, it's in China. It's a zero-calorie snack alternative that people are going wild for.
Is it?
It has flavor.
Oh
Is
God!
it flavored air?
No, but very, very good guess. It's seasoned bamboo skewers.
Yeah,
Do you not want to lick off the seasoning?
You know what? That's actually genuinely interesting.
Yeah, these are spicy skewers. You know, sometimes
right.
you're just like,
if calorie conscious women are coming to a restaurant, why are they like? Why would you go to a restaurant if you weren't gonna eat anything? I don't get it.
well, I mean,
For
this is.
Instagram.
I mean, technically, you're not eating these. You're just weirdly like sucking them. Mmm, yummy. I don't get it.
Just eat some food.
Well, let's go to France because they've opened up a lovely shop, and it's raising eyebrows because it's called "My Wife is a Sow." Are they furries? Do they hate their wife?
What the fuck? Delicatessen?
Yeah, they just said the name was funny and they wanted to attract attention. They have nothing against their wives.
Uh-huh.
I bet the regulars do.
Yeah, but they're just like, yeah. There you go. I mean, it is a bit like... I mean, I guess sow is a word that you can technically have on, like, a shop. Because you can't have, like, some things. Like, you can't have fuck on a shop. It's weird. Like, there's certain things you just can't have on stores. Because they're just not allowed. Now, let's look at London. Well, it's not London, but I'll tell you right now, these are London conditions if you've ever been or lived there. Because this woman is living in a workplace toilet to save money on rent.
Dude.
Kind of rough.
Yeah. Don't worry though. Over in India, we've got some good news because police have caught India's famous poop and run thief.
It's the poop killer.
The thief would always poop his pants when in danger to keep people away as he made his escape.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he it's weird that it's like it's just it's so weird. It's just like oh yeah, I must away. Poop run.
It's the fact that they're both holding his hand.
Yeah, what if he gets scared or tries to run again?
He'll poop himself and then try.
It looks like two fathers taking their son to school. Just like, yeah, well, we've tried. This is the third school we've tried. He just keeps shitting himself and running away.
In fairness, I deal with that for a living, and I would not. I'd just be like, you know what, jog on, mate. I don't care.
Mike, why do you keep shitting yourself and running away? Very positive story next. 92-year-old man completes his 30th consecutive Rome marathon. I'll tell you right now, from this side, it looks fake as shit.
What, because of the fucking...
Well, I thought it was like a ginger wig. It's not, it's a headband.
Headband.
I love that there's just Roman centurions there.
That's what I was going
As you do.
for.
Well, this is the Roman marathon. Of course, you have to have Roman legionaries. Yeah, but good for him. Like I hope he keeps.
Look at him go.
I hope he keeps doing what he loves. I mean, he clearly loves to do marathons. So yeah, he did the marathon in 6 hours, 44 minutes, and 16 seconds. Improving on last year's performance by 10 minutes. He's getting better with age, he says.
Good luck.
Now, over in Greece, is it easy to see a statue?
There's probably plenty of them.
You can't get anywhere without falling over statues. Pretty much this, yeah. You see, a 2,000-year-old statue was found abandoned in a garbage bag in Greece.
That's about right.
You just can't go anywhere without... Is that fucking Hermes again? Honestly. I'm sick of this. I've already got a Hermes. Have you got an Aphrodite? I'm looking for one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a Hermes. It looks like, well, female.
Is that a Persephone? I don't know. I'd love to know, but they're missing a head and arms. And finally, the last thing for weird news, we'll be going to a Wikipedia article because I thought it was very interesting and I want to share. So, have you ever used an exclamation mark and a question mark in the same sentence?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what the merged symbol is called?
Is it an interrobang?
It is an interrobang. I fucking love this.
I know what an interrobang is. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Continue, Mike.
It feels like from the creators of Number Wang.
Yeah, Interrobang.
Interrobangs are great, but basically it's
Interrobang.
It's the punctuation version of.
Yeah, pretty much. So the examples they use are: you call that a hat? Are you out of your mind? I didn't go at your baby. Are you a dummy? Honestly, I absolutely love the phrasing, the word, everything about Interrobang is great. Like, apparently it was created in 1962 for, like, a magazine. And, like, there is also the inverted Interrobang, which is used primarily in Hispanic speaking cultures.
Yeah.
But I just thought I'd share something really cool with English.
Yeah,
Interrobang.
cool.
Absolutely love Interrobang. Think it's great. Never heard of an Interrobang before now. But yes, that is the end of this very short Interrobang news.
That's
So,
Interrobang.
That's Interrobang. So, yes, you two need to go and do some lovely stuff on the hit video game. Insert video game here. Don't worry, we'll fix it in post.
This is just the rough draft, right?
Yeah, this is the rough draft. Luckily we're not live, so no one can hear us, so it's fine.
Take two in a little bit.
Yeah. So get your fucks and buggers out now. But no, that is the end of Weird News. I know. So thank you, Mike and Fuzzy, for joining me yet again on the wonderful world of Weird News. And thank you for watching. And we shall catch you all later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.